What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time, a wall record tutorial. Now, only Town Hall 12s have access to create the siege machines or the wall records and the blimps. I'll do blimps at another video, so some of you might have used it already. The only town halls that can have it as far as their clan castles or be donated to are Town Hall 10s, Town Hall 11s, and Town Hall 12s. So we're going to focus mainly on clan wars and what to do and what not to do with the wall wrecker and how to use them properly. But I'm going to throw the stats up right here. Supercell did nerf them just recently. They were extremely overpowered. I still think they are extremely overpowered, especially for Town Hall 10. They make attacks so much easier, and we'll go into that. But if you're lucky enough to get them for farming wars, you're farming for loot and stuff like that, go for it. They cost about 100,000 gold for a level 1 for each one at Town Hall 12. So all these Town Hall 12s that are trying to farm up and get higher and higher, it's tough for them to donate that. So we appreciate you guys donating at Town Hall 12. So this, like I said, the stats are there. You can see at Town Hall, at level 3, which is usually if you're above clan level 8, you're going to be able to get donated a level 3 no matter what. It does 300 DPS, which we don't care about DPS. We care about damage per hit. So it does 455 damage per hit, and that's to any building, anything in its way. It just goes straight ahead, which we'll show in just a second. But to walls, it does 10 times that damage, which is 4,550. And if you guys know about Town Hall 10 walls, or no, 11, I'm sorry, well, level 11, they are 7,000. So basically the wall wrecker will one-shot them. So it's a big deal. I think I have a lower level wall here somewhere just for posterity. So if you're going against level 7 walls, you can see they'll easily be one-shot. I think I have a couple other ones that are lower level 2, level 8. I'm not sure which one. I think it might be level, I think it's under level 11 will be one-shotted, but maybe level 10 is 5,000. I'm not sure. So the lower the walls, the more that the wall wrecker is just going to come and wreck your base. So big deal, get your guys' walls up as soon as possible. It's going to make a huge impact. So anyway, what happens here is you request it just like you would anything else when you request for your clan castle, and you can see here on the bottom part of the screen there is a siege machine. Now this will either be a blimp or a wall wrecker depending on what you request and what you get. And the wall wrecker, as far as the clan castle, functions exactly the same. It holds whatever you're allotted at Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 12, your capacity. So at Town Hall 10, it's 35 troop space with 1 spell. Excuse me. So, and we're going to jump right into this thing and see exactly how you use it. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the basic functionality of the wall wrecker. Like we said, the wall wrecker's only job is to make it to the town hall. Wherever it is dropped, it'll go directly through walls, it'll go through buildings, it'll go through troops, whatever it is. Its only job is to do that one thing. You only have one job, wall wrecker. So let's take a look at that by just showing you a basic attack. And we're not going to go through the whole attack. I'm just going to show you the functionality of the wall wrecker. And this is what you do not want to do when you're attacking a base. So if you would drop your wall wrecker anywhere by the town hall, it will go directly to that town hall, especially on that outside. So if we go ahead and hit it right there, you will see that it'll go through that barracks and then go directly to that town hall. And but as soon as it gets to the town hall, it will crumble, it'll do some damage, and it will drop its CC troops, and those CC troops will act as they normally do, right? So you don't want to use your wall wrecker in that type of regard. So we'll show you an attack where it makes a little bit more sense. Before we go into the good attack or how you should do it, I also wanted to mention one more thing. When you destroy the town hall, the wall wrecker still has the memory of where the town hall is. So sometimes that confuses people and they think it's like a regular clan castle where it will just go through walls directly into the core, but that is not the case. As you can see right here, we'll just drop our king, queen, and a bunch of witches. Why not? and we'll rage them up just so that they can get through there, and we'll pop their abilities, everything cool kind of stuff here. So that town hall is donezo, right? So if we drop all our wall wrecker at this area right here, it is going to go straight towards that 3 o'clock area. It's still going to do its thing, and it's still going to try to get through all the buildings, but it is not going to help out anybody else or anything whatsoever, and it is just going to make its way through. So just keep that in mind, because I know it's done that. It's taken other people by surprise when it's gone directly for that. And also, when it reaches that town hall, it will go ahead and it will do the same type of deployment, and it will it'll explode as soon as it reaches. There we go, and our Valks and our barbs are out there. So just keep that in mind, so it knows exactly where the town hall is or was, and will always go directly for that. Okay, we're going to look at the same exact base, but now we're going to look at it from a different way of coming into the base. Now, normally, you're going to want to put the wall wrecker on the complete opposite side of that, where the town hall is. So the town hall is at 3 o'clock. You're going to want to put the wall wrecker either at the 9:30 or 8:30 area, so that it'll make its way through the base and really do some damage and open it up. Wall wreckers take the place of a golem. They take the place of wall breakers, so it's such an incredibly powerful troop in order to get through here. So I've brought some freezes along just so we can push this wall wrecker in, and we'll go ahead and do an attack. And we're not going to really help it out with anything, not a big attack, but we're going to put it basically directly across from the town hall at 9 o'clock, and we'll just watch it as it goes completely through any building that's in its way, anything that stands through. Remember what it does. It does, I think it was 455 damage to each one of these buildings, but watch how it does with these walls here. So 2 shots to these walls. I'm going to freeze up a little bit here and let it get through. Freeze up that king. We'll freeze up these things too, and let's see if okay, so it makes all its way through there. We'll rage up these Valkyries, let them do whatever they can. They'll get killed, but whatever it is, and this is with no troop help whatsoever. So just incredibly powerful what we can do here. So we'll go ahead and back out here, and we'll do it once again. And hopefully we'll get it reposted right now, and we'll get a chance to see it. There we go. All right. So this time I'm going to help it out a little bit, right? Let's go ahead and let's throw a little bit of tanking down for it. We'll throw some golems in there, throw some witches, just make sure they get a little bit of love there. And then we'll send that same wall wrecker in and let it do its thing. Let it work its way all the way through towards 9 o'clock. We'll throw a little bit of witches behind there. We'll throw a king there, and we'll throw a archer queen. So we're gonna let and the wall wrecker is not even getting hit at this point. So it's making its way through so much, just doing a huge amount of damage. Now you cannot rage a wall wrecker. You can try, but it won't do anything. It will just basically carry on its way. It's not affected by spells in any way, shape, or form. We'll freeze up this queen. Why not? And we'll let it continue do its thing. And I'm just really testing what the wall wreckers can do here. So we'll do a little jump. You see it allowed the Valkyries to come through, and everything's going great, no problem whatsoever. And we'll pop the queen ability, and this is not going to be a 3-star, but we just really wanted to show you what we could do with this kind of hit and let it go. So the wall wrecker opened up the entire spot from 9 o'clock almost all the way until 3 o'clock there. So really huge value. You would have had to use 2 different jumps for that, and you would have had to use a bunch of wall breakers to get in. So really big deal. It's really helping out a lot. So let's go ahead and check out a couple other cool little tweaks that we can do about the wall wrecker that you might not have known already. So we'll get out of this attack right here, and we'll go ahead and hit one more base just for an idea. So we'll go ahead and hit this base, and what I was going to show you is you have the option within here. If you click the bottom of this, it allows you to change your troops, right? So you can either choose to use the wall wrecker to make it go through the walls, or if you have a different style of attack where you don't want it to break the walls, maybe it's a miner attack or a hog attack and you want the troops inside to do their thing, you can select the clan castle instead. So we'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. We'll just drop a couple of these golems and a couple of witches, and then we'll drop our clan castle and watch. No wall wreckers, just falcons and barbarians there. So no problem. It's again, so not something that I would recommend that you would do, but occasionally you can. Now here's where you can use it. If you're going to use it in farming, which we'll show you right now, let's go ahead and get out of here. And hopefully we're not in the clouds for too long, because I just want to show you exactly what it looks like when you're doing a farm, a basic farming thing. And maybe even for us, wall wreckers are tough to come by sometimes. We respect our Town Hall 12s, trying to farm, trying to get those defenses up and everything. So here we go. So you've picked a great base. This is exactly what you want to hit. But you've got bowlers in the clan castle, and you're just going to do a normal attack. You don't need the wall wrecker. So all you need to do is click that little button, and then you click your clan castle like this. And now when you actually do the attack, it will go, when you use your clan castle, it'll preserve the wall wrecker, not drop it or anything like that, and save it for your next attack. And then you can go ahead and just continue to use it. I use the wall wrecker all the time for friendly challenges. So when I do my regular farming, I just select the clan castle, let my clan castle do its thing, and when I'm ready to do my friendly challenges, I have the wall wrecker that's already here intact and does that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you get a little bit better idea of how to use the wall. Oh, one last thing before I do that, let's go ahead and hit another base, or hit the same base, but let's say that you have something, maybe hogs or something in your clan castle. You can put anything in there that you want to. So we're going to do this exact same attack again. Drop a whole bunch of witches here and just do the spam attack. Drop our wall wrecker. But if we want if you notice, the wall wrecker won't do any damage to specific buildings around it or something like that, just what's keeping it from the town hall. So if you have a great opening and you want those falcons to run wild at this part, there's a big huge opening and you want them to do tons of damage, then once they break through to this spot right here, we can click this wall, we can click this right there, and boom, it will go ahead and destroy your wall wrecker and automatically deploy your troops, and then your Valks or bowlers or whatever's in that clan castle will go ahead through. So if you're doing a timing attack where you have your hogs that are going through the base and you want your wall wrecker to start making its way through the kill squad and then release the hogs at a certain time because they don't need to go through any more walls, then you can go ahead and do that and click that. So you can use that wall wrecker. We'll show it one last time. You can deploy it at any single time. Maybe it's a little easier to see right here. We'll go ahead and attack. And we've dropped our wall wrecker. It'll destroy that army camp. And now we look, oh, we just want to go ahead and use it right there. We'll click it. Boom, destroys the wall wrecker. And then there's the Valks and the barbarians that are inside there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and we covered just about everything that the wall wrecker does and where you do and where you don't want to deploy it. Always deploy it on the opposite side, or at least on an angle where it's going to cut through a good portion and get you to the core of the base. I would also recommend that wherever you drop the wall wrecker in the path, it gets into the Inferno tower ranges. Freeze the Inferno towers, let those wall wreckers get all the way through to where you need to be. I usually carry a couple of freezes for that. In this attack, I carry 3 freezes just to make sure they get tons of value, because your kill squad and skeletons will get tons away. You can also, tons away, I don't know what that is. You can also go ahead and use almost a Sui kind of king-queen kill squad with a wall wrecker without having to bring a golem or anything like that, because the wall wrecker really tanks like that. So just a couple of wizards or baby dragons for the funnel. Drop your wall wrecker, let it get towards that core, drop your king and queen right behind it and do a Sui. You get a free golem, free wall breakers, and your clan castles are right, your troops are right there to go ahead and take out that king and queen. So again, just an incredibly powerful troop or new addition to it. I think once people get really used to it, it's going to bump that win percentage of Town Hall 10 considerably. I know I'm getting a lot more 3-star fresh hits and cleanup attacks with this wall wrecker, and I'll cover the blimp at another time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, share them with your clanmates if you guys enjoyed videos, if you're learning from it, I'm sure they will as well. So go ahead, just practice, practice, practice. It's all about the timing and the troop composition in the friendly challenges. Get those 6-star clan wars and practice those 3-star attacks.